Anyway guys, just going to get a couple of spruce grouse for a boiler of soup. I got one more, I'll be happy with that. That's all I really want. Just look at that, it comes off some nice, you know, when they're warm, eh? There's a lot of jays here too. Well guys, I'm on my way down to the cabin site there now. I bring down this table. I had the top part here, I had gone and took apart, making it a little easier to carry, and when I was going along I frightened up a spruce grouse. A nice headshot, and you could hear her calling, so there's probably a brood around here, you know, but like I said, if I got one more I'd be happy, that's enough, but one more would be good, 3 to make a real nice meal, but I can manage with 2. And I'm bringing the table and chairs down to the cabin, and you know, I had a lot of people asking me about the cabin, and I'll get to that in a minute, I guess. Well, guys, just look at that. No shots in the breast, you know. It was a nice clean headshot. You know, I do what I can not to get no shots in the breast, because, you know, I don't want my kids eating lead shot by accident or anything, so I always keeps that in mind. Well, I had a little break there. Not too much further now, I'll be down to the cabin site. I do it in 3 trips and kind of leapfrogging as I go, you know, and but I almost got it done there now. It was a nice long walk, and you know, I had a lot of people ask me about the cabin project, and to be honest, I had to put it on hold for quite a while now, mostly because we're going to be moving to Makovic in the future sometime, and I didn't really want to put a whole lot of money into it. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, but I made up my mind now that I am going to do a bit of work on it later on in the winter when I get a little more free time. Every once in a while I'm going to try to get a bit of stuff in on site, and when the time comes I'll be there, and I'll get the stove up and I'll work away. I ain't, you know, I'm just going to do it, well, it's a trapper's cabin. It'll be good enough, you know, to live in or stay in and stuff, but I ain't going to put a whole lot into it, just because where we could be moving, you know, so. And if when time comes we moves, I guess I'll be building a cabin down there somewhere, so. So I was always going to be busy at something for sure. The cabin, you know, is just over right there, and I just flushed up a spruce grouse. I'm not going to kill him too close to the cabin. I'll probably get another one somewhere else later on today. I'll just see that right there. There he goes. Look at that. I knew there was more around here. More than here too. So anyway, nice to see. Looking. Well guys, look, really, you know, the cabin is closed in, and I never done no work on the inside yet at all. Where I had it on hold. And I want to show you this over right here. Look at that, Mr. Black Bear was here. Tore all that off. Look, he tore a bit up the window facing off there and stuff. So that's the worst out here in the wilderness. They'll always cause you a bit of trouble once in a while. And you see I got my toboggan left there. I left her here last spring. I was kind of taking the hit a little bit because looks like I even scratched that up a bit too, the bugger. Later on when it gets enough snow and ice, I'm going to haul in insulation and plywood for the floor using toboggan. So I was already kind of taking the hit on it a little bit. Like I said, now I'm not putting a whole lot into it, but be more than comfortable enough for a trapper. And I'll have the family out here once in a while as well. But you know, I've never done no work on it in a while, but the project will be back on again in the winter. So, and I'll be making a video for sure. So, and I got a nice bit of work to do around here yet, but I don't have time today. The time, you know, is ongoing, but there's never enough, seems like. So I got a few other things I got to get done. Well guys, I just took up my ramp. This one I use this for putting the skidoo in the back of the truck. And if it's anything flat and you get a batch of snow, you know, it'll be hard to get up through it. So I'll stick it up like that, and I'll be using it later on, I guess. Well guys, after checking my trail cam here a couple of days ago, I know that otter is now using this area. When I set this up here, there was snow down, and I wasn't right sure. So now I got those, I made a couple of little adjustments there on those 2 traps, and I got one right there, and I got 2 more out there. So hopefully if he comes back here, we'll get a catch, and If we're real lucky, we'll get it on the trail cam. So so I'm satisfied with what I got done here now, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, guys, I guess that's it for this video. You know, I had a nice day out. I was down to the cabin site, got the table out, got a nice meal of spruce grouse, and I got this place here reset here now, or not reset, but a few adjustments made. And because this is the only area that I have set up for otters. Martin season opens on the 1st, and I'm going to be ready for it.